Hi friends, it's Maddie here, back at it again with another reaction video. And today we will be watching The Hot Crazy Matrix, A Man's Guide to Women. This is a special request from No Go Zone Guy. He clicked on the link in the description below and sent his request through, and you can too. Alright, this one's gonna be a little bit different, just based off the title alone. I know we are in for some entertainment and fun. Alright, let's go. Tactical response.
Hey everybody, James Yeager here with Tactical Response, and I got the terrorist mouthpiece with me. This is go introduce yourself.
I'm Dana McClendon. I am the consigliere to the Camden Mafia and the terrorist mouthpiece.
But what are we going to talk about? What are you going to talk about today?
Today's lesson it's a little off the beaten path of tactical response, but it's still something that you can use every day. This is the Hot Crazy Matrix. It's what you need to know about how to deal with women and how to analyze the situation that you may be in or want to be in.
Okay, let's take a look at that right now.
He's gonna make a matrix for hot and craziness scale of, okay, all right, I'm just here to listen. Let me zoom in a little bit more. He's making a chart. Okay, all right, let's listen to what this guy has to say. He's a tactical response expert, so he might know some stuff.
Okay, so this is the Universal Hot Crazy Matrix. It's everything a young man needs to know about women. I've developed this on my own over 46 years of living on the earth. So this is how it works.
Okay.
You have your crazy axis and your hot axis.
This is so
Hot
official.
is, as usual, measured from 0 to 10. We're all familiar with that. Crazy is measured from 4 to 10 because, of course, there's no such thing as a woman who's not at least a 4 crazy.
Guys, okay. Firstly, all I'm going to say about that is we're not necessarily crazy, okay? We have a cycle. We have a 30-day cycle. You guys have a day cycle. You guys have the same thing every single day. Testosterone, 12 o'clock noon, you're ready to go. Women, we have estrogen, testosterone, progesterone all going into our body, and then it's slowly sucked out of our body every single month. Depending on the woman, it's anywhere from 28 to 30 days. So that's all I have to say about that, okay? We are going through stuff. Our bodies are going through stuff every single day. It's different yesterday for me than it was today. You know what I mean? There's different hormone levels in our bodies every single day. Okay. But I mean, he's right, but it's not crazy. It's just hormonal, okay?
So you got 4 to 10. This is your hot crazy line right here. Very important that you keep in mind where the hot crazy line is. As a rule, this is your no-go zone. We do not hang around and date and marry women who are not, at least in our mind, a 5. So this is your no-go zone. You don't go here. We just rule this out. Life is better this way. That's the way it is. All right. Above a 5 and to about an 8, and below the crazy line, this is your fun zone. You can hang out here and meet these girls and spend time with them. That's your fun zone, but keep in mind when you're in the fun zone, you want to move out of the fun zone to a more permanent location. Okay? So that's the fun zone above a 5, hot, below an 8, hot, and below the crazy line. This means these are most of the time not crazy. Okay? Above the danger zone, above the crazy line, we have the danger zone. This is your redheads, your strippers, anyone named Tiffany.
Why did he include redheads in that? Not all redhead girls are the same, guys. Oh my goodness. The redheads, the strippers, girls named Tiffany. Oh my gosh. How specific can we get? What does he have against a girl named Tiffany?
Above the crazy line, we have the danger zone. This is your redheads, your strippers, anyone named Tiffany. This is hairdressers. This is where your car gets keyed. You get a bunny in the pot. Your tires get slashed, and
What
you
is
wind
a-
up in
What is a bunny in the pot?
jail. Now that we have some of the chart filled in, we got a couple more pieces to put in. But at this point, understand something. This is not a static environment. This is a situation where you have got to use this matrix over time to develop some reliable data. It's like a dope chart, okay? Because at any moment in time, any woman that you have previously located on this chart can vanish from that location and appear anywhere else on the chart. So what you have to do is over time collect some data. And once you have a cluster of data points, you can begin to consider that reliable. Now, moving on, you have
He's going to do an EDA on this data. This is, I mean, for reals. Do some exploratory data analyses. You decide, hey, are we clustering? Are there any outliers here? Or is this woman pretty much in this zone? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And it's true. It's true. In a no-go zone, a woman could get plastic surgery and easily then become whatever the fun zone or the danger zone, I guess. Or she could maybe like let herself go and then go from the fun and danger zone to the no-go zone. Oh my goodness. I mean, I think that he has something with Tiffany's. I don't necessarily know if that's accurate, but I will say that what he's saying is kind of legit.
previously located on this chart can vanish from that location and appear anywhere else on the chart. So what you have to do is over time collect some data, and once you have a cluster of data points, you can begin to consider that reliable. Now, moving on, you have this zone here. This is below the crazy line, above an 8 hot, but still, about a 7 crazy. This is your date zone. You can stay in the date zone indefinitely. These are women that you introduce to your friends and your family. They're good looking and they're reasonably not crazy most of the time. Okay, so you can stay here indefinitely. Now, above an 8 hot and between about a 7 and a 5 crazy, this is your wife zone. Okay? When you meet this girl, you should consider a long-term relationship. This zone is not scaled to size. This is a representation and not an actual. This is not a pie chart showing you how many of these people are out there. This is simply a representation of what you're after. You want to be 5 to 7 crazy above an 8 hot. That's your wife zone. Okay? Now, below a 5 crazy and above an 8 hot, this is your unicorn zone. These things don't exist. If you find a unicorn, please capture it safely, keep it alive. We'd like to study it and maybe look at how to replicate that. Okay? So I was explaining this to a guy one time and he said, wait a minute. I met this girl and she's like smoking hot. She's like at least a 9 and she's chill. She's totally cool. She's like not even a 3 crazy. I said, you're telling me you've met a girl, she's a 9 hot, and she's like a 2 or a 3 crazy. He said, yeah, man, I like her a lot. I said, you should be careful. That's a dude, you're talking to a tranny.
Oh my god.
So you got to be careful, because down here, below a 4 crazy and above an 8 hot, you're probably talking to a dude. That is the universal hot crazy matrix.
Oh
All right,
my
Dana, that was pretty
gosh.
good. Now, let me ask you, like, for the women.
What do you guys think? Do you guys follow this chart? Are you following this chart when you're dating? Is this something for real? I'm not a guy, so I can't say like 100% this is accurate, but to me it sounds like it could be a bit, it may not be right on the nose, but it seems like it's fairly close. Are you guys dating but above 8, below what, 7 crazies? Is that a thing? Do you guys have this in your head when you go on a first date? You're like, okay, let's start charting this in my mind. Is this girl really crazy, or is this someone that I can marry? Tell me in the comments. Tell me what you think about this in the comments. Oh my goodness.
Watching. Is there a male version of that? I mean,
Oh,
would
yeah.
would it
Yeah,
also
that's
be?
interesting.
Oh yeah, it's a
If
little
it-
simpler.
If a dude is super hot, okay.
Yeah, it's a little simpler, but we can do it real quick. It doesn't take very long at all. For
I was wondering this too. Okay. Let's see what he says about guys.
women, this is your matrix. You got your cute axis, and you got your money axis. Okay, and if you have, there's only 3 sections. Women have a very large no-go zone. This is for dudes who are neither hot nor have a lot of money. You'll notice over here, this is the husband section. Once you cross a line and have sufficient amounts of money, it is no longer relevant how hot you are. And then women have a fun zone here where a dude is broke but hot. That is the cute versus rich matrix for women's use.
There you go. Remember, your responsibility to be ready to date hot bitches never ends.
Here endeth the lesson.
Oh my goodness. Cute money matrix. I mean, I'd say that that's fairly accurate, but I feel like there are other parts too, because if someone has like an insufferably horrific personality, then that's definitely something that women consider. It doesn't matter if someone's extremely cute or if they're extremely wealthy. I think it just depends on the woman though, because some women might be like, all right, that's fine. If he's really attractive, then I don't care if he treats me like crap. Or some women are like, oh, okay, it's fine. If he has a lot of money, I don't care if he treats me like crap. I'm not one of those women. I like to be treated nicely. But I do think that, yeah, majority of the time it's like cute and money, but then we have personality in there a little bit. Gosh, wow, was I enlightened or what, guys? You have to let me know in the comments if you actually go by this chart. Do we have anybody who goes on a date and then they have this chart in their head and then they like make a little graph after every date with whoever they're going out with? Do they like put a little dot on the graph? Like, okay, today she looked about a 7 hot. But she was about a 6 crazy, but it's first meeting, so we got a C. Next date, okay, she actually looked better today. She looked like an 8 hot. Her makeup looked good, but she was about an 8 crazy. Then you're like, no, I'm not gonna deal with that anymore. Is that something that you guys are doing? Or like, tell me in the comments. I need to know. I'm interested in the male psyche. What a fun one, though. That was definitely a unique video. If you guys have any more wacky, crazy videos that you want to watch with me, to click on the link in the... I can't speak now. I'm so confused by the Matrix. If you have any other wacky videos you want to watch with me, click on the link in the description below and send them through. But until next time, I'll see ya. Bye!